What is up, my party people? How are you doing? I hope you're doing very, very well. My name is Mariah. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're checking it out for the first time. Either way, please subscribe, leave me a like, leave me a comment, especially if you do the little meditation that we do at the end of this, because this video, I don't know why, I don't think I've done a video like this before, and I definitely should have, but it's just such a integrated part of my life that I don't really think about it so much. But this video is about how to meditate. I have been meditating definitely since university, so I would say, oh my god, like a long time now. Maybe, let's just say less than 10 years, but kind of getting to the 10-year mark, maybe 8 to 10 years, somewhere like that. And I just showered and my hair is a little bit wet still. Hope you don't mind. But I wanted to share this video of how to meditate because I do it a little differently than I've seen other people describe. And I get a lot of questions. I get a lot of questions from my friends, my family, clients that ask me, hey, how can I meditate? How can I actually meditate so that it moves my life forward and it's not just me sitting or laying down and repeating thoughts in my head that just really get me nowhere. So I want to say that my biggest tip for meditating and learning how to meditate on your own is to follow guided meditations. That is how I really learned how to meditate on my own, because I really don't believe that meditation should just be you sitting and in silence, and then when a thought comes up, you just go, no thoughts allowed, only breath, because, and there's time for that. There's certain instances where maybe that's what you need. You need to only work on your breath work, or you need to just check in with your body, do a body scan kind of meditation. But for me, I use meditation as a tool to talk to my guides, to find my internal team, I do it every day without thinking, to talk to Gaia Sophia. And if you don't know who that is, definitely check out the other videos on my channel. I talk about her all the time, and in my belief, made popular by Mr. John Lamlash, our planet is alive, and she is the goddess Sophia. You may have heard of her before, I'm sure you have, as the Greek goddess of wisdom. Now, she's not just the goddess of wisdom. This is Gnostic thought, Gnostic belief, that she is a giant creator aeon, of which there are several. They exist in male-female pairs, and in a nutshell, they come from the Pleroma, which is the galactic core. And for our purposes, Sophia or Sophia fell through the membrane there from the Pleroma, and to make a long story short, she eventually became our planet Earth and is now within us, in each of us, as a beautiful, beautiful seed of Sophia, the seed of wisdom, our inner Holy Spirit. And she is our planet. She is the reality that we live in. She is the one giving us air. She is the one sustaining our life. She is our original mother of the human species. And the beautiful part about that is that she is so present that once we kind of restructure and allow the synapses that remember her to come back to the forefront, which is, we just do that by connecting in with nature, which is why the best place to meditate is like beside a tree, really. And once we do that, then we start to get intuitions and synchronicities that reveal the fullness of Sophia, the fullness of our planet Earth. And that over time was revealed to me in those same kinds of things, those same synchronicities, and in my own intuitions, in my own dreams. And then it all kind of came together, and now I share about it. And I get the most intuitive downloads when I'm meditating. So I don't really believe that meditation should be something where you just shut your mind off, shut your brain off, and you just check out and all you're doing is breathing. Like, obviously breath is a part of it, but that's how I start it. I start by regulating my nervous system and doing deep belly breaths. If you've watched any of my meditations before, we do deep belly breaths to start, because that kicks your breathing into your lower lungs, which is a sign to your body that there's nothing to run from. There is no fight or flight needed in this situation. You can calm down, you can really relax, and you can allow this to happen. And why I think this is so important is because we do have these faculties that are beyond our rational mind. Now, this might be where I think people get tripped up, is thinking that you have to completely shut your brain off. No, you have to shut your rational mind off. You have to just shut down the chatter. And I find that is done very, not easily, but the pathway to get the chatter to quiet down is to do the breath work first. And then I allow a pillar of light. This is, I call it Sophia's journey, and the remembrance of it. And I just track it. I watch it from the pleroma come all the way down in above me, through my body as a beautiful white light, resetting all my chakras, and grounds down into the core of planet Earth, which is Gaia's core. And I ground it there in a core crystal, and I allow that energy to come all the way back up. Sometimes it's a different color when it comes back up, like gold usually when it comes back up, and it just goes all the way back up to the pleroma. And that is how I ground my energy at the beginning of every meditation, so that I can receive the information that actually moves me forward. Not information that keeps me stuck and paranoid, but information that, you know, might be an idea that I need to talk about in a video, or somebody that I should reach out to and just say like, hey, how is it going? You know, and just kind of start a conversation. Or I get a hit that I have maybe some question that is maybe kind of broader in scope and it's not really relevant to my day-to-day life, but I just want to know it. And it's usually, I usually have questions of like, okay, Gaia, if you did this and this, then who is this and what does this mean, or whatever. And then I'll just allow the messages to come in. And that's what I use meditation for. And I don't, like, I get people who say that they're, sorry, I got a little cat hair floating around. I get people who come to me and they say, oh, I can't meditate. I've tried before. I don't know what I'm doing. I can't quiet myself. And I don't think you need to quiet yourself. I don't think you need to quiet those thoughts, because there could be something really good there in those thoughts. Now, if you're feeling like you're getting attacked, then that is why we do the grounding first. And you can envision, even just say that you are in a beautiful orb of white, healing, protective light. I use white light for everything, but gold, I usually put gold around that because gold is very, very protective. And what else I do is I will just sit with like crystals. I love selenite. I have selenite all over my house, at like every entry point. In my front door, I have a piece of selenite. And I like to just hold it and meditate with it. And often I'll lay down and I'll just meditate with it on my chest. And I'm gonna take you through a little guided meditation of just what I do. And if that's really not working for you, then maybe meditation is not the tool for you, because there are lots of different tools. I am such a highly visual person that I receive these visuals on the inside and they really help me. But if it's not helping you and it's making you really frustrated, then maybe your kind of meditation is writing stuff down. That's a different sort of, well, I have an article of how to manifest based on your learning style. I think it's a great article. I wrote it a long time ago. I don't know, maybe 4 years now, 4 or 5 years. But it's just, it gives you different examples on how to manifest, which is also like how you can meditate based on your learning style. So if you're visual, meditation is great. If you're somebody that needs something kinetic, then writing stuff down might be really good. Or maybe you need to do like bodily movements. Body movements are, I don't know if you've seen the OA. I love that show. But the movements that she does, and it like opens up a portal, that's not from nowhere. That stuff is real. And I've listened to Mysterious Universe podcasts about it. They're great. I don't remember the books that they reference, but as an anecdote from my fiance. He was doing those kinds of meditations in the form of movement on a hill in Mexico, well, like a giant hill, like maybe a mountain, small mountain. And at one point when he was doing it, he fell, knocked his head, and saw something. I don't remember what he said he saw, but it was from the movements that like something opened for him, you know. And our body is a tool, our mind is a tool, our hands are tools. There are lots of different ways that you can connect beyond the rational chatter brain and receive information that does actually move you forward. Now, my other tip for meditation is really staying hydrated, honestly, because when we are not hydrated, we don't even notice it. Our body is just preserving our health and our life. But when we hydrate a lot, and, you know, just whatever it means to you, but just, you know, whenever you're thirsty, have a glass of water. Drink more water than you think. It would really take a lot to be too much water. It would really take a lot. And what this does, it also just calms down your system so you're not in a dehydration panic mode and you don't even know it. You're in a mode that is open and receptive, and you can program your water to do that for you. I have water here. I have like an old Starbucks tumbler. And what you can do before you meditate, say first thing when you wake up, you can just say, because water is programmable. That's woo-woo to a lot of people, but look up the Dr. Emoto experiment from Japan. Just say to your water, thank you for expanding my consciousness in each and every way. Thank you, Gaia, for expanding my wisdom as I hydrate myself with this water. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You can give it a little hug, and then you can drink it. And when you do that, because we are made of so much water, this is the water that goes into all of your cells, and therefore you become it. You become it, you hold that information. And yeah, I mean, I think that the biggest how-to tip for meditating is to drop your judgments about what meditation should be, because it's not the same for everybody. And I really do believe that there is purpose and visuals and information involved in meditation that is not just and shutting your mind off. Now, that's something else that's really good is chanting. If you're somebody that is not a visual person, then vibration can really help you, and you can do chants. You can just say Om, and as you do it, just allow your body to hum and see if you get any visuals when you do that. But there's obviously different chants that you can do. I like the Sanskrit ones that invoke a goddess. There's different mantras that you can use to invoke a goddess. I like the ones for, you know, Lakshmi, Durga, Saraswati, Kali, all those beautiful goddesses, and they have phrases that kind of activate their resonance in your life, and that's really what a mantra is just an invitation for them to expand into your life. So yeah, so we have dropping your judgments is a huge one about meditation. Allowing yourself to go on a journey, if that is coming to you. And if you're not visual and you're not getting anything like that on the inside, then do some chanting, do some movements, do some journaling. Journaling is the biggest one. You can just start writing and just let your train of thought go and just start writing. And you know, if you have thoughts that are not great, that are in the way, this is my top tip that I've been talking about lately, is write down those icky thoughts, get them out of your body, get them out of your system, and you can rip it up after. But they have to exit your body in some way, shape, or form. And the easiest way to do that, the most private way to do that, is to write it down and then shred it and get rid of it. So without further ado, I am going to take you through my typical meditation where I will go on a journey from there and just kind of let whatever happens, because things happen when I'm down in the core of the earth. But I'm going to bring you down there, and it's going to be pretty quick. but you can use it as a template. You can use it as a template to go there on your own, and I'll leave you in silence for a little bit. So if you're getting your own messages, then you can just go with that and do that. And fair warning, I say this on every one of my videos, close your eyes, don't watch me. My eyes roll in the back of my head. I look like a super freak when I am recording these meditations. I've watched them back before and I'm like, oh my God, it's so weird. Because I'm there. It's like I'm having a dream, basically. That's how I describe it. It feels like I'm having a dream. And my eyes are just like this and it's super creepy. So I want you to get comfortable. This is the best part. It's getting comfortable. Whatever's comfortable for you, sorry. Sit down if you like. You can sit down cross-legged. You can sit on a pillow. You can lay down. I prefer to lay down so that I don't have to worry about what my body is doing. And if you twitch, then you twitch. If you move, you move. If you have an itch, scratch it. Don't worry about that. I think this is what trips up most people, is that they think they have to be so completely still. And it's just not true. Do your best to, if you're having a visual, do your best to stay with it. But if that itch on your arm is taking you out of the visual, then like scratch it and try to stay with your eyes closed and in it. So this is for my people who have never meditated before or want a new meditative practice. And even if we go through this and you're not seeing anything, or you're feeling like you're only seeing the back of your eyelids and you're not really getting there, that's fine. Just kind of take this time to relax and allow me into your energy field, and we get the work done regardless. That's something that is really crazy, is that the work happens even if your rational mind is not involved, really. And just as an aside, I show up in people's dreams and I give them Reiki and I do stuff like that for them. Like, you don't need to be consciously aware of what's happening. In fact, it's probably better. I get a lot of the time, if I do a meditation with people, they'd fall asleep and I'm like, great, shut your rational mind off. We're doing the work regardless. Your subconscious is hearing this and is doing the necessary work. Okay, you're comfortable now. Relax. I'm going to take you through my belly breaths. And then from there, I just want you to follow my voice, and then I will take you out of the meditation after. It's gonna be really quick, 10, maybe 15 minutes. I'm gonna try to keep it really short. Okay, so I want you to breathe in and make your belly really big for 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, and release. Breathing in for 1, big belly, 3, 4, and hold. 3, 4, and release. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4, hold the big belly, and release. Last one. Breathing in for 1, big belly, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, and release. Now just allow your breath to return to normal. And I want you to notice that from way, way, way above your head, coming all the way from the galactic core, there's a beautiful pillar of a white, sparkly, milky light. You may notice it dance and move, and just kind of watch as you see it travel through space. And you notice that this light moves faster than anything you've ever seen before. And it continues down, down, until it reaches the atmosphere of our Earth, this beautiful pillar of white, milky light. And just watch as it comes down through the clouds, down through the sky above your head, down through the building of wherever you are, And just notice now that this white light comes down into your ceiling and down into the crown of your head. And this beautiful white sparkly light just takes some time here at the crown of your head and releases any and all tension. And you may notice that it unlocks your crown chakra. You may see a beautiful purple spin here. And just watch as this white light continues down your forehead, the back of your head. It reaches your brows, and it cleanses and relaxes and balances your third eye chakra, a beautiful indigo at your center brow and at the top of the back of your head. Just watch as this white light continues down your head, releases tension in the jaw, releases any tension in your ears, just allows full relaxation. It relaxes your tongue and your mouth. You feel it just soften all your joints. And this white light continues down your neck, your throat, and here at the base of your throat and at the back of your neck, you notice a beautiful blue, a beautiful sky blue. This is your throat chakra. This white light balances and strengthens your throat chakra. It heals anything here that needs to be healed. It brings balance of listening and speaking as needed. And this white light continues down your shoulders, down your arms, your elbows, your forearms, out the palms of your hands and your fingertips. Thunderstorm. And just notice that this white light sends this electricity through the palms of your hands and out of your fingertips. Notice now this beautiful white light is traveling down your chest, your upper back, and in the center of your chest, you notice here a beautiful green light that is strong and balanced. This is your heart chakra. It's at the front of your chest and at your upper back, behind it, directly behind it. And just notice now this white light continues down your torso till it reaches your midsection. And here we find our beautiful solar plexus chakra, which is a beautiful yellow, like a bright sun in the center of your body, the center of your stomach, and the center of your back. The white light continues down your hips. It reaches here and you notice the beautiful orange light from just below your belly button and in your lower back. It's beautiful orange of your sacral chakra, activated and balanced. The white light continues down your hips and it reaches your pelvic floor. It just cleanses your root chakra here. And you'll notice a beautiful red, just light facing downward. Notice now this white light continues down your legs, your thighs, your knees, your shins, your calves. And it goes down your feet. And it goes out your toes the same way it went out your fingertips. Just notice now this white light is continuing to course through you, does not exit you fully. And just feel a sigh of relief of the tension just washed away, of your energy field cleansed and purified with this beautiful white light that is you, that is yours. You'll notice now that this white light is continuing down beneath you, and I just want you to follow this with your awareness, with your imagination, your true imagination, that this white light continues down beneath you, continues down through the floor of wherever you are, down through the dirt beneath you, down through layers of rock, layers of sediment, down through any molten layers. Perhaps it passes by underground lakes where you are, caves. until finally it reaches the core of our earth. And you'll notice that this white light of yours is now grounded in a core crystal. However this crystal looks for you is exactly what you need. Maybe a selenite crystal or beautiful clear quartz, just supporting that cleansing that we were doing for our chakras. And with your awareness, I want you to notice that you are inside of this beautiful crystal. And just feel the peace of this crystal as you are so grounded and so held by our beautiful planet Earth. And with your awareness, I just want you to notice that there is a doorway in this crystal that you're in. And as you feel ready, you can step through this threshold, this doorway, and you notice that you are in a giant cave, and you may feel the earth on your feet beneath you, the dirt. Maybe it's between your toes. But just feel how solid it is, just really holding you and grounding you. Just completely grounding your whole system, reducing your blood pressure, bringing pure relaxation. You may notice fire on the walls as lanterns lighting everything up. You may notice some gardens or a waterfall. However it looks is exactly how it needs to for you. I just want you to notice that there, you see a shape of a woman, a giant hourglass figure walking towards you. And as she walks towards you, you walk towards her. And you just feel pure recognition, pure remembrance of being at home, of this being your original mother, your mother Gaia, your planet Earth. However she looks to you is exactly how she needs to. You may see feathers in her hair. You may see that she's green or blue or brown. You may hear birds or see butterflies. She is Mother Nature. And as you approach each other, I just want you to notice that she's standing in front of you and she just pulls you in for an embrace. She pulls you in for a healing and nourishing hug. And as she does that, you just feel any heaviness, any discomfort just truly melt away. She has you. And she gently lets you go from her embrace. And as you're standing facing each other, I just want you to notice that you see a beautiful golden, looks like a seed in her heart center. And as you see that, you notice it in your own heart center. This is the seed of Sophia. This is the seed of wisdom that exists within our heart center always. It is the same that is within her. It is within the center of everything here. We can access this wisdom in regards to everything, everyone, everywhere. That is the beauty of wisdom, of holy wisdom, is that she is so accessible. And you may notice Gaia's hand just at your heart center. And as she does this, you just really feel this seed kind of open up. And she wants you to know that with this seed, you access the whole. With this seed, you get full access to the awareness of the wisdom of our planet Earth. And this is always in our body. And we have a rational mind so that we can navigate real life. because otherwise it would be too much. But we have access to this all the time. And when we drop into meditation, when we allow the seed of wisdom to reveal to us the things we need to know in this moment, then we are nourishing the seed. We are allowing it to grow. We are honoring it. We are honoring our own innate wisdom. And this is what strengthens our intuition. This is what strengthens our synchronicity to be reflected in our real lives, our waking lives. And as she pulls her hand away from your heart center, just notice that there seems to be this like electricity between the two of you, in between your two heart centers. You feel that true connection, you can see it. And if you can't see it, that's okay. Just know that it's happening regardless. Your heart center and the heart center of your planet Earth, Mother Gaia, are so connected. They are connected as holy wisdom, as the Holy Spirit, as the inner voice. She who talks but says no words, who we hear with our inner ear. And just take a moment now and allow this inner wisdom to reveal any messages that you need to move you forward in a way that is healthy and grounded and good for you and good for all life. Just take a moment. And just know that every aspect of nature is this wisdom. We can ask ourselves what each aspect of nature means to Gaia Sophia, to wisdom. And she wants us to know that in each moment we can choose to expand this beauty that is there already. We can choose that. And we can ask her for our assistance in allowing that to expand, for her assistance. We work together. It's a two-way street. She shares her power with us when we can identify her. And just notice now that Gaia has put you in a beautiful protective orb of this white pearlescent light with an outer casing of a beautiful gold energy. And just know that what this does is it allows your energy field to only be resonant with these beautiful energies. So what you're interacting with matches these frequencies of beauty, of harmony, of wisdom. And if you're feeling like you need that throughout the day, just imagine, intend, declare that you are in a beautiful orb of a white and gold, whatever color you would like, orb of energy, and the frequency of love, beauty, and harmony is all that's in your field, and just allow that to unfold over the days and months after. And just take a moment to extend some gratitude to Gaia. And she sends it right back to you. She's so thankful that you're here with her now, creating these memory pathways that you can always come back to, that can never be taken away from you, to further integrate this wisdom into each and every part of your life and sharing it with others. It's the most beautiful thing you can do. And when you do it, you become more beautiful than you already are. You allow the divine wisdom within you to be what people see first, and how they approach you and how you approach them. Just reach for that seed, your seed of wisdom. And just notice now that she's walking you back over to the beautiful crystal where your energy is still grounded into. Just notice that you step over that threshold where you came in, and you align back with your beautiful pillar of white light. And you notice now that your white light has this golden protective aura around it as well, the one that Gaia gave you. And as you feel ready, just allow your awareness to follow your energy back up through the cave, up through molten layers of earth, layers of underground lakes and caves, layers of dirt, of stone, until you witness this light and your awareness coming back up into your body, and you notice that your body still has this beautiful white light coursing through it, and you have the golden protective aura, and you can see the beautiful white orb all around you. It might be huge. It might even cover cities, your country, or it's just a few feet in front of you. Whatever you see is, or feel, or imagine is exactly how it should be. But it is now white with the golden aura around it, and you notice it goes all the way back up. And as you feel ready, just come back into your body. Move your little fingies, your toes. And of course that was longer than 5-10 minutes. Sorry about that. But if you did the meditation, let me know. I would love to hear it. And if you had the same visuals, if you didn't, remember I said don't worry if you didn't. That's fine. This kind of work happens anyways, especially when you do that sort of programming in your energetic field with your chakras, etc. Let me know if this helped you, because I don't want meditation to be intimidating for anybody. It is the most powerful tool that we can access for free all the time. Whenever I'm freaking out, or if I have too much time on my hands, or if I'm on a long bus ride or a long car ride or something like that, I will just drop into meditation, see what Gaia has to say for me, see what my guides have to say for me, how I can learn more, move my life forward, become more beautiful in each moment, because that really is the goal, to be here on planet Earth, to become more beautiful, to share that beauty with others, and to increase the beauty of Earth in every single moment. And with that, we are done. Much love to you. I will see you in the next video. Bye.